safe push just actually go as hard as they want.
Ooh, going really straight for here. The dive, it looks good.
Whoa.
There is first blood out of Sven. A much better go this time around. Alidoric gets some battle back, but Ignite's already done, and Sven's finally even get a turret played out of the deal there.
Dive here onto Chachi.
Oh, this is going to be a weird play, because everyone's trying to cut off the top lane jungle.
Yeah.
So Fudge has had it set up. The wave is in position as well, but everyone knows what's going on. So it looks like Perks is just going to try and cancel a recall. Spin away. Does have Brim plating proc. Vulcan now moving back to Blabber. Perks fending off 2 right now. Teleport coming in this time. That's Chachi back out of base, but Perks and Blabber want to kill. Alidoric getting chopped up by the big sword. There is a 1v1 dive is happening as well. Are you kidding me? Perks is going to get jumped up by Tally. Sven is doing Violet 1v1. Cloud9 trying to make a play literally everywhere. And Sven's the one that gets it on camera.
Only a single kill in that situation, but my God, Cloud9 are pressuring so hard. But other than that, it was just too high levels.
Oh, Tally getting chopped. Perks does not have 6. Wants to commit, heals himself. Blabber looks for the Q, doesn't land it, and Tally will live.
And so as much as, hold on here.
Vanguard's Edge popped out. Perks, no ulti, can't make the mistake at least, as Gwen now going back in. Fudge with his own solo kill now. Takes out Vizichachi in the top lane in a lot of these cases, but Sven is massively far ahead still individually. Fudge is starting to get a foothold in that matchup and can likely break that open. And again, Alidoric just gets deleted by Sven, who pops the culling. He is still 2 levels ahead of Violet.
All over the map right now, making things happen.
All right, no flash here for Vulcan. Is a target. Violet gonna let it rip. Damage is enough. Babbitt gonna get one back, which is nice. Sven low on mana and a little low on health. Is gonna dodge that Q. Is what I'm going well for the Peace bot lane. Unfortunately for them, Tally with a stun here once again contending in the 2v2, but Blabber just kicks him. Perks will run in here forever, and Blabber activates Q when the shield is down, tries to time it right, gets it good enough, and now Alidoric in trouble, gonna get slowed down. Blabber looking for it, doesn't have the kick, but one more Q will do it, doesn't get it, but Alidoric is
great. We'll have to see where they go from here. And one thing I gotta say is the roaming Nami support is kind of just the NA playstyle right now. A lot of North American supports love roaming.
Sven is getting charmed by Alidoric, but the tidal wave's coming in. Violet forced to flash it, but Alidoric
he takes it.
Tagged by Blabber. In he goes, and still lives to tell the tale. Blabber picking one off there, at least on the west coast of the United States. Wherever you are in the world, though, thank you so much for tuning in. As topside, we've got some trouble brewing. Alidoric with the quickness finds Fudge. Blabber goes back in and pops the gold drinker. His favorite button to press. Does look good, and he somehow gets the kill out of the deal, because Sven, the absolute terror of the top lane right now, I suppose, is letting it rip on a Vizichachi. Cole's in there as Vulcan picks up the credit for the kill. And Babbitt's going back in, but Sven, beautiful flash out of there. As the spear will not connect. Urban flow out of Vulcan to keep him healthy as Alidoric's in trouble. It is Blabber finding that Q. Rides the lightning there in on towards Violet. Great bubble there onto the Nami. Kills him up there as Perks is able to get it. It's actually the Gwen that finds it, because Perks is taking towers in the bot lane. It's basically a 4v5 and Cloud9 can do no wrong. Babbitt gonna be slain here by Blabber. That's a sentence, as he will get that kill now on a rampage, and Fudge trying to complete the around the world ace. Will let one go.
Just ult out early, and then while this TP's coming in, the important part is how quickly Vulcan lands the bubble. Well timed there to stop Tally from basically being able to do anything. With him dead, it's basically still a 4v3 because the MF has such a hard time getting involved in this fight. She wants to come in there, but she can't run through anybody. And during this time, the rest of the piece is just pinned up against the turret. A lot of kills that they just want to finish them off.
Oh my God! Okay, if you didn't see how that started, that was very funny. I will call the moment though, because Perks is busy spinning away from the rest in peace. Now Vizichachi coming in, great base breaker finds 2. TP coming in though for Cloud9. We'll see what happens there as the ebb and flow still coming out for Vulcan. Needs to stay alive. Blabber though finds it onto Tally at the back end of it. Perks still chopping down trees as Vizichachi is the next to fall in the forest. Blabber unstoppable as Cloud9 looking to maybe dive through the turrets. They will. The tier 2s don't exist. Perks is letting it go. Gets another. The tier 3 don't exist. All right, they do exist. Everybody back up as Perks getting crazy under the towers.
I guess Cloud9 still have a little bit of restraint left in them.
Oh, we are going to get it. Let's go.
They're going to give it for you.
That's the X refund. No! Bring that back. Vulcan on a killing spree takes out the MF. Tower 2 Tower's going to go down.
The fastest action replay you're ever going to see.
Bring it back.
Dude, that was a sick replay. Did you see how Perks ran down lane for a second?
Yeah. Plate protecting the split push of Fudge. Sven is, I don't want to say vulnerable. Great tidal wave there. Finds 3 for Vulcan. Ooh. Disengages. And there's the flank with the boss cone. Very spicy. Blabber finds a kick on a Vizichachi. Not the target he wanted, but hey, I think at this point, there are no bad targets when you get this far ahead.
Yeah, Blabber just had itchy trigger finger. had the flank. Nice triple bubble by Vulcan as well to start that fight off, but just didn't have an angle to really get going.
What is this? Position swapping back over this little ridge. Everyone's spinning over the wall. Fighter's like, guys, I'm trying to end the game. Please come assist me. Blabber does drop the Rift Herald, hearing that call. And CNAD are going to break an inhibitor tower here, potentially. At 90 minutes into the game, Perkz is just splitting mid. That tower is dead. Cloud9 going for it. Aladoric looking for a fight to charm on his Sven, but it's so far back that it just doesn't matter. It's a double kill already for Sven. It's absolute carnage here for Cloud9. It's going to be an ace. 19 minutes through a quadra kill. Out of Sven. Dancing Shelly on the table. Cloud9 trying to punch that ticket into the wild group stage. It's a tragedy at the end for Shelly, but a victory for Cloud9 as they will take the sweep, take down Peace, and finish.
Series against Peace and Mithi. First off, congrats on making it to the group stage. How do you feel right now?
Thank you. I guess relieved. I mean, it was to be expected. We had scrimmed them against before, and we knew we were the better team, so mostly relieved, yeah.
I can imagine, but tell me about the last few days from the unfortunate events around the tiebreakers 2 days ago to finally getting the mental reset you needed to get the victory today.
Well, yeah, I mean, just best of ones is just a horrible system, so it's very hard to really, you know, like you have a bad day, you just lose. So we had a good day, or the good 2 days, and then since the teams that we played against are at a similar skill level to ours, and maybe we were the better team in that day, and you know, it just against DFM and Unicorns, well, they played well, and all merit to them. So we just.
Yeah, I can imagine, but I tend to say that usually teams can learn a lot throughout losses. Do you think you learned a lot from this, and it's going to help you for the group stage?
I think it's just understanding the meta a little bit more and what works for us. So yeah, could say so, yeah.
All right, and now focusing on group stage, you end up in Group A. I guess that it was expected after Hanwha Live qualified this morning. So you will play with Damwon, Fun Plus Phoenix, Rogue. Everybody tends to say that Fun Plus Phoenix and Damwon are the favorites here, but how much do you think you can benefit from this position, given that, yeah, they are looking to make it out of groups as of now?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously the group is hard. I mean,
Yeah.
not gonna lie. We definitely are not favorites to qualify, but like I said, I mean, it's a best of one, so anything can really happen, and that goes more in our favor than in theirs, in my opinion. And we also have the experience of the planes for the good and the bad. So it's actually, I'm hopeful.
I want to know more about this experience from the plane, as you said, when it comes to the meta, what suits you, and yeah, what do you think is we're going to continue seeing when it comes to drafts? Because we know that so far Miss Fortune has been very successful, Lee Sin as well. Not so much about Amumu. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a lot more diversity going into the group stage because all of these teams don't really scream the playing teams, they scream each other. So they have like their own thing going on there too, and they'll also be wanting to try it on stage because it's working for them in scrims. Mm-hmm. Just like Amumu had been working for most of the playing teams in scrims and it just didn't work on stage. So the read is probably going to be exciting for the fans and for us too. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes.
It's been very exciting so far, and also your run has been very exciting. Mithi, again, thank you so much for this interview. Congrats on making it to the group stage, and yeah, have a good day off. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Thank you, thank you.
And Shox, back to